Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Chrissy and Stevie, and today I'm going to be doing a long-awaited video, at least something that I was about to do for a long time. And this is me detailing my experiences in college while this pandemic thing is just going on. It's kind of crazy, so just stay tuned and just watch the video. Okay, so for starters, my school went back around August 8th, and that was very abnormal because usually we go to school around August 28th. So instead, I guess they started up like 20 days earlier. And so when I got to school, I had to wait in a long line. Everyone had a mask on, and we had to get our keys along with our temperature. And so that's the first thing that was different. Like, you have to check your temperature every day, but to be honest with you, I don't do it every day, and I don't know anyone that does do it every day. And I'm not gonna say which college I go to, and the reason why is because in this video, yeah, our college been y'all like trifling, so I'm not even gonna put them out like that, but even still, I'm just wanting to be honest here. So you check your temperature every day. They actually send you a daily symptom check, and usually you just have to basically put in your symptoms if you're going on campus. I stay off of campus, so for right now I don't have to do it, but eventually when I do go on campus, they have a checkpoint. So our school generally has at least 2 checkpoints, I believe, 2 checkpoints, mainly from I guess like the main roads and stuff. There is one back road, and I took this back road before when I went fishing, but this back road ain't nobody going through. Like, basically I seen this back road like years ago, and it's like take like 30 minutes to get to the school from that back road. But overall there are 2 checkpoints, and so during this checkpoint, this is the first thing that our school did wrong. Now again, I'm not gonna put my school out there, but I'm just gonna be honest here. So for starters, you're supposed to basically write down the person that's at the checklist. They're supposed to be the ones that's writing down basically, okay, what's your name? What's your, hold up y'all, that's my PlayStation making that noise. Hold up, let me fix that real quick. Hold up y'all, be right back. All right, so I'm back. I had to fix that because yeah, that sound was very annoying. But anyway, at the checkpoint, they're supposed to be basically like writing down your name and basically detailing your symptoms and all that type of stuff if you have some. They take your temperature. They have these little scanners, and the scanners can either scan your arm or your head, and then after that you can go. They only did that for probably like a good week. Then after that, they was not doing it. It's like, look, are you good? Did you do your symptom check? Did you get the email? They went from asking you, first starters, they went from actually doing what they're supposed to do to then ask you if you did the email to then basically just getting your symptom check. Like, basically they have like this little scanner device and they scan you, and that's pretty much what it is now. So for starters, how campus life is just different is that, well, for starters, I can't hoop anymore. Like, I love hooping. I love playing basketball. I'm like 6'4". I've been hooping ever since I was in high school, so I can't go to I'm gonna edit it out. All right, so anyway, I don't want to say the specific gym, because I say the specific gym, then people actually want to know what school I go to, and I'm not trying to put them on blast for real. But anyway, I go to the gym and I hoop, but I can't do that no more. They closed down the gym. Now they do have a workout center, but then you do have to basically sign up every single day to do that, and that's kind of annoying. That actually impacted me going to the gym because you can't just walk up in there. If you could just walk up in there, I would be doing it more, but you kind of can't. So how I've been really getting my cardio in is that I've been hooping on outside courts with select few group of friends, and I have a mask on, though my parents don't like me doing that. My girlfriend, though, she don't like me doing that either. She says it's not really safe, but I do make sure to wear a mask, but it still is dangerous, and I really wouldn't recommend no one doing it. Also, for me, I had to go to like this local high school, and it's not an inside court, it's an outside court, and outside court is only available for a certain amount of time before it starts getting colder. Even right now, there's like a cold front in September where I'm from, and it's legitly like 60 outside when it should be around 80 to maybe 85, possibly even 90s. I remember around this time last year it was actually a lot warmer, so hopefully it warms back up. So for starters, how has it impacted my like exercise routine? For me personally, it's just been okay for now. I've still lost weight. I probably lost like 15 pounds. I've been in school. I came back, I was like 230. I'm finna show that picture. Y'all gonna see it right up here. Yeah, so I was 230. Now I'm back down to probably like maybe 220 to 215. So that's pretty good. And pretty much that goes for just like the exercise part, because that was the main part of my college life before all this happened. Me and my mans, we would always go to the gym. Now we can't do that. We got to sign up for an appointment and everything, but if you're supposed to be really dedicated, then you'll do it anyway. So that's pretty much the academic, not the academic side, but the fitness side too. Now to talk about the academic side. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. I had a lab, and I went in there. There's like 30 people all sitting like in rows and stuff, and this class was 3 times a week. And I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't want to be there because first of all, I ain't trying to sit next to all these people. And second, I don't feel like going to class for 3 days. Like, it's 3 days out of the week, waking up early in the morning. I don't feel like doing that. It's the epidemic, it's the pandemic, everything. I don't feel like doing that. So I got my class changed. I was like, look, give them a whole bunch of my, because I'm an English major. I have at least 5 English classes. And pretty much that was just it. I had it changed. I had a lab. I had to do like animal science, and where originally, if it wasn't a pandemic, we would just go to a farm and we would just like, examine animals and stuff like that. I thought it would be pretty cool, a different change rather than just doing biology class, because I don't really like biology class. So I got that changed. I probably have to do it like next semester. Hopefully the pandemic will be over so I can actually do something fun instead of just sitting in a daggone lecture all day long. I hate lectures, I really do, unless it's something like this interesting. So, other side of it is that all my classes are online. Now, you may be asking why I'm at school. Well, because frankly, at home, it's just boring. It really is. I can't really do nothing. Where I'm from, all the gyms are closed. I can't hoop. Pretty much like my mom and my dad, for reasonable, reasons, they're really careful about where I go, who I talk to, and where, because they don't want to get sick. My parents are older. My dad just turned 68. My mom is 63 right now. I should know my mom's age. Yeah, she should be around 63. So I had to be very careful about where I go and, make sure I have my mask and all that type of stuff. So overall, it's like, that's the reason why I'm on campus. It's just, I get to be around my friends. I get to go to Bible study. I get to, be around a fellowship where I can grow. And that's really what I need right now in my life. Downside is that I can't see Chrissy every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what she used to go here. She graduated. So it's kind of like, that's a downside to it. I can't see her every day. We gotta like talk on the phone all the time, and sometimes the communication isn't that good because I'm doing stuff and sometimes she's doing stuff. So that's just one of the downsides to it, is that if I was to be at home, I'm just an hour away. I can chill up there for a while. So overall, the academic side with some of my professors, there is a downside to it, because I noticed like with the online stuff, some of my professors don't be on it like how they should. I have one class where my professor legitimately is my advisor, and I was really trying to figure this class out. I was like, okay, are you gonna be sending work, this, that, and the fourth? I sent dude an email almost a month ago, said, hey, is there gonna be work for this class, this, that, and the fourth? He said, oh, I'll post it, and he told me to watch this movie. Did all that, almost like a month and a half later, emailed him back, and I was like, so is there a midterm? He's like, nah, it's no midterm. I should be posting stuff on Blackboard, and you should be thinking about what you want to write for your play. And I was like, okay, I guess, because it's a playwriting class. I'm an English major, I have to take this class. So I was like, look, if this is an easy A, then it is what it is. It isn't exactly a lot of work, is what I would say, because for me, I do a lot of my work on my phone, probably like almost 100% of my work on my phone, and I do voice recognition to write my papers, so a lot of stuff is easier to do. So it's kind of like I have a lot of free time throughout the day. Well, I don't know, it just depends. Like, the other side of it with going to school in the pandemic is that the cafeteria is different. Normally, I'll just go with my friends and we'll just eat, and now it's like a grab and go style, so you just go in there and get your food. Downside to it is that some of the lunch ladies, man, they don't be giving me enough food. Like, they'll have like this little like plastic container, they give me a little bit of food, and I'm like, look, y'all know how big I am, like, I'm hungry, y'all need to feed me, like, this is ridiculous. So that's kind of like the downside to it. You can't just go up, get as much food as you want to. You gotta just stack, ask them to like give you more stuff sometimes, and that's just the downside of it. It's just, that's annoying. As far as like social life and stuff, I never really went to parties like that outside of my freshman year, so that's not really a bad thing for me. So socially, it's like, it's not too much different, I would say. Only socially part different than my girlfriend is in here, so that's kind of just like the other side to it. I would say like socially it's okay. We can't really go to different events and stuff that we normally would go to. Usually our Bible studies would be like in a chapel at our school, but because of the epidemic, we can't do that no more. So then we have to meet in somebody's apartment. It's like a lot of different stuff that's just changed. A lot of stuff is, online. And so that's kind of where I'm at on it. Now, as far as how are the students dealing with it, as far as, just as a student body, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Some people wear masks, some people don't wear masks. Our school, which I thought it was stupid, hosted like 2 outside parties, which was dumb. I didn't think that was a good idea because, you know, like I said before, people passing around this joint like, you know, like it's anything. And so it's like you constantly have people just interacting maybe without masks, or, you know, and something that my dad just told me is like the masks don't always prevent you from getting the virus, because actually the mask is to stop somebody else from having. So say if I have the virus, right, and I'm wearing a mask, that mask is supposed to protect other people from me. So if everyone has on a mask, people should be protected. It doesn't necessarily if somebody has the virus. Don't quote me on this. This is what my dad told me. My dad texts me all the time, be like, look, 40,000 people just got positive tested, all this other type of stuff. He told me this, so I had to double check it my own self, just kind of like to make sure. And so that's kind of like just the big thing to just be aware of, is that, you know, always having a mask around campus is really important. But our school, they hosted these 2 parties, and I was really surprised, but I didn't think that was very like responsible for our school to do something like that. I thought it was very like stupid and ignorant, but I'm not the president and I guess they try and do something for the students, so it just won't be, you know what I'm saying, like dry the whole entire like just day, or I'm sorry, the whole entire like semester. Overall, how tests and quizzes and all that midterms, it's like professors don't really want to put in a whole lot of work to it, and I don't mind that because granted it's online and a lot of stuff is just hectic. So it's just a really big difference as far as, you know, just academically, socially, and just schoolwork. Schoolwork is chill. Like this is like the chillest semester I've ever had as far as schoolwork goes. I hope they do online classes next semester, because now that I'm getting to the point, I don't really feel like going to class. That's like just give me my work and I'll just do it online. That's just how I am in general. So overall, I would say that it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. That we live in a new time and a new era, and this is just where it's at. And it's going to be here for a while until like they get the cure. That some people might not want to take the cure. So, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going to happen next? So overall, y'all, thank y'all for watching. That's just my experience. And no, I'm not going to tell y'all what school I go to in the comment section, because yeah, I'm not trying to get them busted.